All right, we're live. Um, Shout out to Baddog and the Entertainer. Their live just ended. So if anybody comes to the live, that's gonna be what's up. Um, don't really have much news. It is officially Saturday, which means there is football in 16 hours. The Bengals and Titans will kick off. So the Bengals and Titans. We're gonna get into some of the stats. Derrick Henry will officially be starting, and I believe what was I saying? Um, I just got distracted. I'm sorry. It keeps not bringing me to where I want to go. So, the Tennessee Titans are the home team. They are the favorite. They are the number one seed in the AFC. The Cincinnati Bengals, I bet them, uh, what was it, 13 months ago? No, 11 months ago. Is that proper math? Yeah. 11 months ago to win their division. It was a $50 bet that paid out 1,300 bucks. I took 200 of that and I put it on the Titans and the Bengals to win the AFC. Now, I wish this was the AFC Championship game so I'd be guaranteed some money right here, but I'm rooting for the winner of this game to make it to the Super Bowl. Ever since week 7 when the Titans blew out the Chiefs, was it the immediate week after beating the Bills? I said the Titans are winning the Super Bowl this year. They've won games without Derrick Henry. They've won games without A.J. Brown. They've won games without Julio Jones. And I know Julio Jones doesn't have the stats, but when he's there, he gets the attention off of the rest of the team. Mike Vrabel has been a phenomenal coach this year. The Titans defense is playing really, really good. Um, And when Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, and Derrick Henry are all on the field, the team is almost unstoppable. Ryan Tannehill can take the ball in himself to score at the goal line. Um, Titans are a really good team. Now, in that game against the Bills, the 67-yard Derrick Henry touchdown, there was holding on the Titans that did not get called by the refs. And at the very end of the game, the Bills still had a chance to win. Um, Josh Allen ran for the first down, reached out, and they didn't give him the spot or something like that, and the game was over. The Bills are balling out. They just murdered the Patriots, who I believe had the best defense in the league, or one of, right? Top 3 definitely. And I think that they're gonna beat the Chiefs. There's no reason why they can't. They already beat the Chiefs earlier this year by what was the score? It was 14 or 18 or something like that. I think we got to go back to week 6. Oh no, week 6 I just said was the Bills Titans game. So was it week 5? Yes. 18 points. The Bills won 38-20 and it was in Kansas City. This game once again is in Kansas City. The Bills are hot. The Chiefs didn't look too good in the first quarter against the Steelers. Couldn't put up any points. Threw a pick 6 in the red zone. or not a pick six. They threw a pick in the red zone, and then in their own, like, I call it the green zone, which is like the reverse red zone, um, got the fumble touchdown. They were able to come back and embarrass the Steelers eventually, but everybody thought that the Chiefs were going to blow out the Steelers. Nobody thought that the Bills were going to blow out the Patriots. And they blew out the Patriots by more than the Chiefs blew out the Steelers. Now, however, if you remember, I said 11 months ago, I bet the Bengals to win their division. 11 months ago, I bet the Bills to win the AFC. So if the Bills do beat the Chiefs, I automatically win money. I think it's a total of $300 worth of bets. If the Bills win, I plus 350. If the Titans win, I plus plus 600. And if the Bengals win, I plus 800. So as long as the Bills win Sunday night, I'll be happy. And going back to this game in particular, told you all the reasons why the Titans can win. If there's any team with the hot hand, it is the Cincinnati Bengals. They beat the Kansas City Chiefs. They beat the Raiders. That game's probably closer than it should have been. But Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow are connecting. The Titans have a really good run defense. This might be one of those games where Mixon doesn't get much done, but the Titans have a horrible pass defense. And if Jamar Chase can get open and get yak and just run them down, that's why my favorite bet of the week is for this game to go over. I think the over and under for this game is 46 or 47 and a half, somewhere around there. This should be a 50-point game no matter what. At the very least, like 24-23, which would be 47. I always like that as a sweet spot for big games. Taking a risk this week, thinking that the Rams and Bucks are going to go under, but it's just a shot I'm taking. That one I'm not putting all my money on. So Bengals Titans, I'm going to enjoy that game. It's going to be a great start to the playoff weekend. Like I said, I don't really care who wins. I am rooting for the Titans because I picked their players for the NFL playoff challenge. But moving on to the 49ers-Packers game. These guys actually played in week 3. And the Packers upset the Niners in San Fran. So can San Fran return the favor and upset the Packers in Green Bay? The Niners are kind of hot right now. They've been rolling off some underdog steam. They were in a technically like one and done situation against their division rivals in LA. They were down by 14 at halftime. Sean McVay has never, ever lost with a lead of even 1 point, let alone 14 at halftime. And the Niners came all the way back to win that game. They were definitely the underdogs in Dallas. They beat Dallas. And here they are once again, the underdogs in Green Bay. A lot of people are saying that Green Bay's rush defense isn't that great. Elijah Mitchell and Deebo Samuel can get some running in. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers, the real GOAT, is an amazing quarterback, arguably the best of all time. Without all 3 of his starting wide receivers earlier this year, they handed the Cardinals their first loss on Thursday Night Football. The Green Bay Packers, Devontae Adams is amazing. Aaron Rodgers has been connecting in the end zone with Allen Lazard a lot lately. They have Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. They're getting Randall Cobb back, and there's a lot of history between Aaron Rodgers and Randall Cobb when it comes to the playoffs. So there's definitely a lot there. This is a rivalry, one of the greatest rivalries in NFL history. You got the 49ers and the Packers, the 49ers and the Cowboys, the 49ers and the Giants. Nothing is better than out of division rivalries because that it has to do with playoff time and that it has to do with your team's history and your team's legacy. So, Kyle Shanahan, amazing coach, has to be top 5, top 10. The Packers head coach, Matt LaFleur, they got trounced by the Bucks last year. If there's ever a time for the 49ers defense to step up, it's now. Got to go check the injury report really quick. Nick Bosa is not even on the injury report. Is he definitely in or definitely out? But he's not even listed here, which is crazy. Ooh, David Bakhtiari on the Packers is questionable. I don't know if he's been in or out lately. But Marquez Valdez Scantling is doubtful. So it's a good thing they're getting Cobb back. Both teams have a decent amount of injuries that they've probably been dealing with for most of the year. 49ers are such a great team, and it just sucks over the last few years between the year that before they made the Super Bowl and the year after they made the Super Bowl. It was just 2 years ago, right, that they were there. They've just had the super injury bug. 49ers are still a great team, and you got to think next year they're only going to be better with Trey Lance instead of Garoppolo. And I only say that because Trey Lance is younger. Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo has never been the most outstanding quarterback. The 49ers are a rushing team. And that's that. So Deebo Samuel's been a freak. Brandon Ayuk was once really good, and it seems he's been coming back to form just in time for them. They got Jeff Wilson Jr., who hasn't done anything. He hasn't touched the ball since Elijah Mitchell came back because they're using Deebo Samuel as the alternate running back. And who knows? Maybe we'll see Jeff Wilson Jr. explode for some runs in this game. As a head coach, you always got to keep some tricks in your bag. You hide some stuff away so you can use it when nobody has tape on it, and you steal a win when you can. So maybe they're letting Jeff Wilson heal. Maybe they're doing something tricky there. We never know. I'm rooting for the 49ers. This is a game I can definitely see the Packers running away with because of their high-powered offense. Aaron Rodgers can just throw down the field to Devontae Adams. Who knows? But the 49ers secondary is going to have to step up. They're going to have to get to Rodgers. Rodgers is getting older. Put some pressure on him, get him on the ground, bang him up a little bit. Because if you get A-Rod angry, he's going to want to show off, which could kill you or kill himself. So moving on to Sunday, we have the Rams at the Bucks. Tom Brady has never beaten the Rams as a Buccaneer. The Rams beat him last year. The Rams beat him this year. The Rams blew out the Cardinals last week. And now I really do think that the Rams will get the job done. I mean, the Bucks are, let's see, Buccaneers. I don't think the Bucks are going to have Leonard Fournette. It says here they put him on IR. Um, so they're without Godwin and Antonio Brown. It's just at full power they couldn't beat the Rams. So I don't think they're going to beat the Rams, guys. Um, Jason Pierre-Paul is questionable. Richard Sherman's on IR. Rashad Perriman is out. Grayson is questionable. Wirfs is questionable. Ronald Jones is out. The only negative for the Rams side of the ball is Andrew Whitworth is out. Woods has been out ever since they got OBJ, so there's not really a difference there. When Darrell Henderson went out, they got Cam Akers back, so there's not really a difference there. The Rams are the Rams that they've been for the last 2 years. Plus, Von Miller hasn't done much since they got him, but this is the playoffs. This is the divisional round. Maybe you can feed off that adrenaline. Von Miller becomes the Von Miller he was that ended Cam Newton's career. Oh, it hurts for me to say that, but it's true. Von Miller ended Cam Newton's career. So, looking at these games, I think the Bengals could upset the Titans. I think the 49ers could upset the Packers. It's least likely that the 49ers will upset the Packers than the Bengals to upset the Titans, but I don't think it's even a question here. I think the Bucks are the favorite because they're the home team and they have that man named Tom Brady at quarterback. But the Rams shouldn't be an underdog here. The injuries speak for themselves. All you got to do is put Jalen Ramsey on Mike Evans, shut down Gronk, and then you on the other side of the ball, the Bucks secondary is destroyed. Cooper Kupp should have a field day. OBJ, Van Jefferson, Tyler Higbee. Everybody thought the Bucks would be in the Super Bowl last year, and they made it. Everybody thought the Rams would be in the Super Bowl this year, and they're going to have to get to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay played the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay last year. LA is trying to play the Super Bowl in LA this year. They can very much do it. I think the winner of the Packers 49ers game goes to the Super Bowl, but it's not going to be easy. The Rams are a great team. If the Packers and Rams win, the Rams will have to go to Green Bay, which will be difficult. Sunny California going to play in something that will be probably 0-degree weather. But if the Niners have to go to play the Rams, they just beat them in Week 18. It's very exciting. I think this is one of the best divisional rounds of all time in the playoffs. And last but not least, we have the Bills at the Chiefs. You heard me say earlier, this is a rematch from Week 5. The Bills beat the Chiefs in Kansas City by 18 points. So this was technically still back when the Chiefs were very disappointing and we're like, who is this Chiefs? This is not the God team that we all know and love. And you can say that the Chiefs are back. You can say that the Chiefs rolled, right? They went on a crazy winning streak until they lost to the Bengals. Then They got a really slow start against Pittsburgh. You cannot start slow against the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills just downtown stomped the Patriots. Bill Belichick. Um, this is another one of those scenarios where it's crazy. It should be a pick at the very least. I understand Patrick Mahomes is great. Patrick Mahomes is home. But when you already lost by 18 earlier in the season, when the Bills were just way more devastating in the wild card round, they are hot. Now, here's an interesting fun fact for you guys. Go check Stephon Diggs' stats for the season. Every other week, he's hot, he's cold, he's hot, he's cold. Last week, he was cold. I think he didn't even get 60 yards. I don't think he got a touchdown. Stephon Diggs is going to go off in this game. And then there's Knox, McKenzie, Davis, Beasley, Sanders, Moss, Singletary. Now let's flip that around. We got Travis Kelce, who's one of the best tight ends, possibly the greatest tight end ever. When you look at Tom Brady and Gronk, take like 15 years off of them, they are Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce. So it's pretty crazy. Tyreek Hill, Demarcus Robinson, Darrell Williams, who might be out this game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I believe, is going to be the running back. Jerick McKinnon, you got to believe, after the amazing week he had last week, is going to be the primary catchback, third down running back type guy. And he might be the primary back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, coming off injury, might not see as many snaps as usual. He might be a goal line punch through the middle running back. They do have Josh Gordon, who hasn't been used a lot this year. Like I said earlier about secret weapons and secret plays, I don't know if they plan on letting Josh Gordon break out, but I believe Josh Gordon could definitely serve a bigger role on the Chiefs than he has this season. And you look at the defense. I believe the Bills have a top 10 defense, right? Their running defense was suffering earlier in the year, but thanks to them, they're not going against that much high-powered running backs. Patrick Mahomes kind of abandoned his run game this year. He's gotten a bit back into it the second half of the season, and that might be why they started winning again. But Josh Allen, he's been running like crazy. Josh Allen ran all over the Patriots. I think the Bills currently have a better offense. You could say that their offenses are equal. Everybody sees Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, especially Travis Kelce. That's what makes the Chiefs offense better than the Bills, because Diggs cancels out Hill, Allen cancels out Mahomes. Yeah, I know that's a crazy statement to make, but like I said, with the hot hand right now, at the very least, they're equal. Then you look at the defense side of the ball, you got to say the Bills are better than the Chiefs. I really think the Bills are going to win this game. I hope the Bills win this game. But if the Chiefs win, I think the Chiefs lost to the Bengals. I don't know if that's because the Bengals knew that game meant winning their division. The Chiefs got blown out by the Titans. The Chiefs are 0-3 against the other AFC teams. And if the Chiefs escape Buffalo, I don't know if they're going to make the Super Bowl. They have the experience. If the Chiefs beat the Bills, it'll be their fourth straight AFC Championship game. Three years ago, they made the AFC Championship game and they lost to the Patriots. 2 years ago, they won the Super Bowl. Last year, they lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots. Yes, 3 times. 2 out of 3. Pat Mahomes got eliminated by Tom Brady. The Buccaneers and the Chiefs rematched back-to-back Super Bowl for both teams, which is something insanely hard to do. It would be the Chiefs' third straight Super Bowl. I don't see it happening. Definitely a possibility. But my prediction is the Bills. I thought the Bills were the favorite to win the Super Bowl since they lost in the AFC Championship game last year. I gave it to one of 3 teams. It was the Bills, the Ravens, and the Chiefs. The Ravens are a fantastic team. They took a huge hit to the injury bug this year. And if there's a team I picked to be really possible of winning the Super Bowl next year, it will be the Ravens again, because their team can only get even better. And if they don't get hit by the injury bug again, Ravens will be great. The Bengals will be great. The Titans will be great. They couldn't have picked a better game for Sunday night, because the Chiefs can blow out the Bills can blow out the Chiefs. This game could come down to a last-second field goal. Like I said, I'm rooting for the Bills. Go Buffalo. It is Saturday. It is 1 o'clock, 1:09 a.m. to be exact, here in New York. My picks for tomorrow are the Titans, 49ers, Rams, and Bills. And the one I'm the least confident in is the 49ers. It's more of my heart than my head with that one. But those are my picks. I have Titans beating the 49ers in the Super Bowl. If you guys watch this video and you like my content, please click that thumbs up. It's completely free, doesn't charge you anything. It helps me out so much. Subscribe, drop a comment, drop 2, drop 3. Let me know whatever you want. And as a football fan, as a diehard football fan, as a New York Giants fan, Patriots fan, Chiefs fan, Packers fan, whatever you may be, I know you have friends that love football just as much as you do. Please show them the channel. Till next time, guys, I love everybody that loves me. My name is 3Reality. Peace.